women use masculinity to cover that trauma.
The only thing at the end of the day that you had is your word.
Every time my mindset changes, my perception changes, and then what I want changes. I feel like you got to take the time to know how someone is when they're mad, sad, up, down, going through things. I want to take at least a year to learn who you are.
Welcome everybody to another edition of Convos Bishop. My name is Bishop. As always, I say it's a great day to have a great day. And I actually have a very, very unique and special guest today. Very, very special guest. Met this woman about, a couple months ago? Yeah, a couple months ago. We do have some similarities as far as like professions and like, the hospitality industry. And yeah, she's definitely in a new wave with content as far as like really speaking her mind and everything as far as what she's been through and really kind of like giving the game from her perspective. And just want to have this, conversation. Miss Tameka Monique.
Ooh, not the government, yeah.
I thought, that's your government?
Yeah, Monique's the middle name.
Oh, Miss Tameka M.
I guess, yeah.
I thought,
no, it's fine, it's fine.
I thought the D was your last name.
It is the last name, the D.
Okay.
But Tameka Monique is first, middle.
Okay, cool.
You're already halfway there.
So we should just say
no,
TM?
Yeah, we could say TM.
Okay, TM. So Miss TM is in the building. What's up?
What's up? How are you?
Good.
I'm good. I'm blessed.
Yeah, good.
I'm
nice.
blessed.
So from a scale of 1 to 10, you can't use 7. How are you feeling right now?
No, I'm definitely on like cloud 9.
Cloud 9. Okay.
9.
What makes you be on cloud 9 today?
I think just all day long, I've been very just doing God's work and like just very proud of myself for all the things that I've kind of like accomplished today. Been very productive, just it's a different day for me.
Giving charity, you know what I'm saying? Giving like, your time to like, the less fortunate and all that good stuff. To be able to do that actually makes you feel good. No, actually,
so I've always done homeless, but this was the first time with kids.
Oh, okay, really?
So it was a whole different experience.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay,
yeah.
Good. Tell me about the experience.
Wow. So, so the first part was like at a daycare. They were like 1 or 2 years old. So it was a little bit different. They just cared about the toys, not the message or whatever. But when I went to the church and I had like the older kids, they were just so appreciative. I mean, they hugged me 4 or 5 times. The parents were in there just crying and just saying their stories of like, how hurtful it was as a parent to not to be able to give your kid one gift. Yeah. Like they're taking my gifts home and they're putting them under the tree to open on Christmas. And, to say like, some parents were like, we've been good all year and it just happened to be this month or the month before and we can't. Yeah. We're stretching it out and we're doing whatever. And like, just to see how much pain, it's sad. It's really sad. But at the same time, like I was grateful that I could do that for the kids, and honestly, I didn't even know how I was going to do it. I just kind of linked up with a pastor. And the more that I put it out there, the more sponsors I got.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's dope.
I think we had like $1,000 to donate between all the kids. Yeah.
Nice. Praise God for that.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll make a way.
Yeah. No, there's a will, there's a way. I've always said that. And just being able to actually just give to the less fortunate, especially during this holiday season, is definitely great. So, all right, Miss Tameka, let's talk about,
We're getting in it.
Yeah, we're getting in it. We're getting in it. You know what I mean?
Tell me what we starting with.
Where we starting with? We starting with you. We starting with like your beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Like where, like the origins of Tameka. Literally right after when she was birthed. You know what I mean? Like the day after. You know what I mean?
The day after is crazy. So I was raised military. My parents were military. So I grew up everywhere. We started in Maine, Rhode Island, North Carolina, South Carolina, everywhere. So growing up was basically just me and my family. You can't keep friends. You can't have a man. Like there's nothing because as soon as you're moving.
Oh, wow.
So for me, I had to learn how to keep friendships, keep people around once I got older. I was also raised with like a lot of authority. So people that tell me what to do, I'm like, shut down. Immediately. You can give me your opinion, but don't ever tell me just what to do, because being raised military, you just do whatever I say. So there's things that I had to do to figure out, you know, from my childhood being raised like that, that were kind of leaking into, you know, decisions I was making or patterns that were I was attracting. So yeah, I kind of grew up like that, and then I was also very hard-headed, but it made me very fearless.
Okay.
And fearlessness took me far.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So yeah, when I was about like 21, 22 years old, I moved to Miami. No friends, no family.
Just straight out, just raw, just out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
by yourself.
by myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What was like the moment where you wanted to actually make that transition into Miami? Was it something that happened to you, or?
There's nothing in Virginia. Like, there's where I live.
Okay.
There just was nothing.
I got you.
Like, you can only go to a certain point. I was the one in my family, like, y'all gonna see me on TV.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this and that.
Because you saw
Like,
something more for yourself versus
and
like
you know,
what
I
it was
wanted
over
to
there.
model, and I knew also too, like, I can't go to New York and walk a runway, but I can go to Miami and hop in a music video.
little too short for the runway, but it's okay.
You know, but Curvy Girls magazines, that was the thing back then.
Editorial campaign,
Right.
Beauty, skin, glamour.
Right, 100%.
Yeah, you seem like a glamour model.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
I still
got
do,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So that was like a big thing. I know for sure though, I just kept telling my parents, like, I'm gonna be in music videos. Because like where I come from, that was like, you know, even
especially during that time when I was
growing up, right?
Yeah, 50, like what?
106 in Park,
Yeah.
TLC. I mean, that's
Free,
all we had
all
to
them.
watch,
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
Or TRL, yeah, that's all we had to watch.
That was like the days of like Melissa Ford
right.
was going crazy.
Right, VH1,
Yes.
you know, they had the Spring Blings.
Facts. Spring Bling, she just
Spring
said.
Bling. I grew up always wanting to go. I grew up always wanting to go, and then
she
it wasn't a
said
thing.
Spring Bling.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in years.
Hey,
Yeah, we're kind of dating ourselves, but it's okay.
Yeah, we're showing our age. We're showing our age.
We told she said, don't say my age. Don't fucking do it. But we're kind of doing it.
I know. Yeah, no numbers.
Go ahead.
Numbers.
Yeah.
So I came here and I got into music videos, and I was on MTV and was on, you know, like my parents were like, damn, she said she was going to do it and she's doing it. So I've always also been a person, like, I say I'm going to do something, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to do it because I'm very determined, or like I said, hard-headed, fearless, whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
So
did you go to the military too, or no? You were just military
you know
brat?
what's crazy? Took the ASVAB, passed it.
Okay.
And then I saw that damn boot camp video and I was like,
Oh, nah.
no.
Hell nah.
They're choking in gas chambers. And they wanted to cut my hair at the time.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that was a
straight
thing.
bald.
It was very degrading. I didn't like that. And now I look back and a lot of those girls got raped. And a lot of those girls...
Really?
Oh, yeah. You don't hear the stories about a lot of those girls being raped by their sergeants or lieutenants, and they can't talk about it. They can't come out about it. That's a big thing.
Okay.
Once you sign those papers,
it is what it is.
you're signing your life over.
Yeah. No, I got you. I got a couple of friends that are in the military that are women, and they tell me, one person in particular said that it was the best experience she would never, ever do again.
Okay.
How can you have a best experience and then never do it again?
Because she's probably thinking like the time when she was in her life.
She told me the stories. I was like, okay, never mind.
I actually met a guy that was helping girls get restraining orders against lieutenants and sergeants and stuff like that in the military. That's how bad it is.
I got you. So what line of the branch? Army?
Who? My family?
Your family.
So my dad was 22 years Navy,
okay,
and my brother's in the Air Force.
Okay.
A lot of the men in our family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No,
but mostly
no
Navy.
Army, no Marines.
No. Mostly Navy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So what was it like actually coming from a place of Virginia where it's kind of like a remote area, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just raise a family, you just chilling, and now what? We're talking like early 2000s, not early 2000s, the 10s, the 15s? 2011. Coming in, 2011. Okay, so
2011.
I opened a story in 2011 right there. You know what's so funny? So you were like, you know, video model and all that stuff.
I was hosting at Dream.
Hold up.
And play.
Fuck this mic.
And play.
You need to tell me that I know y'all can hear me.
I was working with Suge. You know Suge?
Yes, I know Suge.
Suge was putting
How do I never... Hold up. You mean to tell me that how do I never seen you?
I keep it low key. I
This
pop
nigga.
out when I want.
Okay, fair enough.
But no,
fair
I
enough.
was actually like
You was at
hosting play. Like they were paying me to bring girls and host and having my own tables.
I'm trying to like really think about it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I've never.
it might have looked a little different, but
Maybe
yeah.
I don't know because when I saw you at Victory, I was like, okay, I've never seen this girl before.
Yeah, that's
And
that's what I love. By the way,
I was like,
love
hey, what's up,
that.
man?
No, but I get that a lot. People be like, you've been here 10 years. I've never seen you, but I don't really be in the mix. I'm working or I'm doing stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Well, you in the mix, but you not mixy.
Yeah.
There's a big difference
pretty
between
much,
that. You're in the mix, but you ain't mixy. You know what I mean? Okay, I got you. Okay, so Dream. Okay, cool. What else?
Man, I've done it all. After hosting, doing music videos, I also was working at a place called Flawless Icon, which is like a med spa. That was maybe like 2015. After the med spa, I did real estate. I've done e-commerce. I've kind of, just like how I was in the military and we used to travel to different places, I like that when it comes to work too.
Okay.
Like I like to be...
You like to do different things?
Yeah, I like to try different things. Like,
so you're
can
not
I do
really
this? Can I
like
do
the
that?
one career, that's it?
No,
like, no, you're not.
I get
you never
bored.
Like, you get bored? Do you get bored overall?
I just like to keep it,
Okay. So after the 30, like after the conversation for 30 minutes, you ain't gonna get bored, right? I'm just
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm
we
just saying,
we
like,
trying to make sure
I think every time
that the guest is okay.
No, stop it. I think every time my mindset changes, my perception changes, and then what I want changes. So therefore, I'm always evolving. So I'm always like, and then also too, I mean, we live in a time where there's so many things to do.
Yeah, facts.
Do you even know everything you want to do? There's so many things. I feel like
I do.
Every day you meet people and you learn more things that you're like, damn, I want to try that.
Yeah.
Or dang, I want to,
Yeah, no, definitely. There's definitely, obviously safety as far as like trying out one thing and trying to master it. But, for me, I call myself the ace of all trades.
Okay.
I think that, and especially, you know what, I was actually talking about it with, my last guest, that this day and age, like you have to like, have like a bag of like different things that you can necessarily do because the economy is like shit. So it's like 100%. How can you actually just focus on one thing where you can maybe even diversify your portfolio?
100%. And I've made myself universal to where I can be in any room.
Yeah.
So why would I limit myself to one thing?
Yeah, facts.
And then the more people I meet at a higher standard, man, I talk about politics, horse races. There's things I didn't even know before that I'm like,
what, the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you get in those rooms and you start having different conversations. So it opens your mind up to more things,
I've always been very, very, I've always like adored or like admired, I should say, women that can have different levels of conversations
it's not easy. It's not easy. And when I got in those rooms, I was told like less is more.
Yeah, speak when spoken to.
Like, don't be wearing big ass lashes. Don't be having your nails out. Like, you have to look a certain way when you're around a certain type of
seen and not heard type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, and then even the conversations are different. You better get up on what's going on in the world and not just talking about sports and just certain things. Like those conversations are different.
No, I think that's first of all, here's the thing. If I have a woman on my side that's able to have a diversified type of like vernacular as far as talking about different things, that person will be able to get me in different rooms that as a man, I would never necessarily be, if that makes sense.
100%.
I think what the issue is, and I don't want to jump too far into this topic, but I think, but we're already here. I think that the main issue is that like we just, and not just men, I think just in general, like people don't want to be embarrassed. And it's like, just don't say no dumb shit. like, you know what I'm saying? Please, for God's sake, don't say no dumb. If I bring you in here and you about to bring me another bag or whatever, and I'm about to introduce you to somebody.
That's why I said you got to know who you're bringing in those rooms with you.
Yeah.
Because, man, it's true. People will embarrass you. But again, they just don't know any better. Like, they never been in those type of rooms. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's something you have to learn. Because, I was uncomfortable when I first got them. And then I'm like, what's up, y'all?
No, I got you. So being in nightlife for like, X amount of years you've been through, what is the one thing that you've that has been like the most life-changing like experience you've had that made you grow into the person that you are?
Life-changing? I wouldn't say it's the actual nightlife. I just think I said...
Or in hospitality or just within that career?
I mean, don't get me wrong. it taught me how to adjust. I met so many people that it was like, in 5 minutes, I could tell you who you are, or I could be the person that I know you need me to be, or have a conversation that I know you need to have. So it kind of made me like analyze people better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
But what really was just the best part for me is I had goals for myself. I set standards for myself. I said, by a certain age, I'm not doing this. By a certain age, I'll be doing that, or I will. I don't know. I just kind of had like a different type of mindset. And for me, it was like, yeah, it was cool, but like I was ready to get out of it. It just wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it brought me to a certain place, and I met so many good people.
Yeah. Hospitality is a catapult.
Yeah.
It's something like you kind of like, it's like a springboard, like a trampoline.
Because even now, working at Victory, it's like.
And honestly, because you're working at Victory is the reason, even though you've been in Miami since 2011, I've never seen your ass. But we're not going to talk about that.
Victory, everyone thinks I'm new. They think I'm new. They don't know I've been here.
Have you ever seen me?
No, I've never seen
crazy.
you.
That's crazy as hell.
No.
That's amazing. No, that's actually really impressive. That like I've never seen you, you've never seen me.
Yeah, but we know the same people. That's the crazy part,
for real.
right?
I mean,
hey, timing is everything.
Yeah.
So maybe this year was the year we're supposed to meet. So.
Facts. Yeah, definitely. Timing is definitely very, very important too. So how long have you been here with? Since 2011? Okay, so you've been here since 2011. So you did e-com, you did real estate, you did. So what was the things that like within those like careers that what you did didn't really sit well with you to like continue it? Like, was there certain things that you didn't like or?
For sure. The med spa was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was super fun. I just, you know what it was? Like when I was in the med spa, I was starting my own business, and then I ended up meeting someone else that was like, you should really just do real estate. Like you shouldn't be doing this. So I kind of let someone talk me into like leaving that and going to the next thing. Then with real estate, it was hard because
commercial or residential?
Residential.
Okay, nice.
It was more like investment properties.
Got you.
So like, don't get me wrong. The first year of real estate, I made nothing. The second year, I did $1 million in sales. So it's just like it's a crazy experience of ups and downs, and it's insane. But with real estate, it was hard because like you go to functions, right? And everyone that's like a top agent, they're clicked up.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You're not getting in.
No,
like
facts.
you're clicked.
You have to know somebody,
exactly, they're clicked up.
For you to be even considered to get into that mode or into get into that room.
And also being mixed. Wasn't, the black people think I'm white, the white people think I'm black.
Okay, like, so a lot of colorism issues.
Yeah, like it's also like, it's very mixed.
So you know what? Let's talk about that real quick.
Okay.
I've imagined, do you think that mixed people experience racism more than actual full
100%. Where do we belong? Where do we belong?
Holy shit. Okay, let's get into it.
Even down to the test. We're just other.
Human.
Yeah. Yeah, growing up, and racism was very real with my family. I've had women walk up to my dad and be like, why are you with a white woman? That's embarrassing. I've had kids come to me and say, your parents aren't supposed to be together. I've been called a mutt. Like, there's all kind of things that have. Yeah. So, again, being mixed, you don't know what you want to be. But I also learned too that people really place a race card on how you act and how you speak.
Okay.
Because I would be like, why does that make me white? Or why does that make me black? Like, what exactly makes that? Yeah, And they could be like, oh, you just talk like this. Or it's like, that's just how I talk. It doesn't make me like white or black. Or I don't know. You never saw this movie? You're not black.
Yeah. Let me take this black card real quick. You know what I'm saying? I think that whole black card thing is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but even like the black people were fighting with each other.
Oh, no, facts. Internalized racism
like
is crazy.
Whole thing. Oh, of course. Light skin. Okay, so how about this? What do
you consider me? Relax. You about to do some crazy shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, I don't look at people with color.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, just looking at like my complexion.
Maybe like Indian and black or.
Okay. No, not that. I'm saying as far as like, do Do you consider myself light skin, medium skin, dark skin?
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
asking.
I would say medium.
Medium?
Medium skin, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm a light bright.
Okay. Light bright is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I used to tell people, I'm like, listen, I'm dulce de leche.
Oh, you got your own flavor.
I got my own flavor. It's crazy.
Okay, we got
yeah, just for a joke or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, because when people was like, "Oh yeah, you light skin," I was like, "Dog." First of all,
well, what is your ethnicity? What are you?
So I'm a mutt, just like you. I'm just all over the place. So my mother is from Aruba.
Okay.
My father's from St. Thomas. My grandparents on my mother's side is from Grenada.
Wow.
And my grandparents on my father's side is from Dominican Republic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of different cultures. So growing up, how was that for you?
Yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah, like was it different in every household?
So, well, I grew up with my aunt.
Okay.
So I grew up with my aunt and my grandparents. My mom couldn't take care of me. I actually met my father 10 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I see somebody switching up the interview style.
Yeah, we got to interview the interview.
Yeah, right? No. So, I mean, for me, you know what's interesting? I'll tell you this, like very honestly, I probably only experienced a handful, maybe 2 or 3 experiences of racism in my life.
Okay.
Honestly. And I think the also reason too that I don't experience racism now is because I'm 6'11", 350.
What are they gonna say?
They're like,
they're just like,
you got it, bro. Yeah, no, for real. And I think there's like, because of either like pretty privilege, there's also tall privilege or whatever. Like
100%.
There's things that because I'm so tall, I have not necessarily like experienced at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Miami.
Yeah.
I remember when I came here, there's maybe just a little bit of like,
Well, hold on. Us short people, we get tried a lot.
How short are you? Oh man,
like 5'2", 5'2" on a good day.
Really? As a woman, you get tried as a woman as being short?
Being short, period. You get tried all the time. Are you serious?
See how she just flexes real quick?
Yeah, like, you got to stand on tables.
Yeah, what you talking about, my nigga?
Know,
get out of here, because I'm short.
I'm big inside.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Yeah, like, so I get that. I get the dynamic of that, but being a bigger person, do you have a lot more problems with your joints and like certain stuff?
So I've never had surgery in my life, even playing ball. Thank the Lord.
That's very rare. Wow.
I played semi-pro. I played college ball.
Okay.
Yeah, up until 2009. So I've never had any type of like, the only time I maybe patella tendonitis, and just maybe a calf strain. But other than that, no, I've never had surgery in my life.
Okay. Wow.
I am extremely fortunate.
Wow.
Yeah, because I know.
Because I definitely have.
Yeah, you got how many surgeries you got?
Probably, I'll say like 3.
Okay.
3
Knees?
One on the knee when I was playing soccer. I have bad kneecaps. So one actually like popped out, popped back in. They had to drill holes for the cartilage to grow. Yeah, it was a mess.
How old were you?
Oh, I was young. I was in high school.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and then I had to wear a brace for like 6 months. But you know what really was the worst? Not even the surgery. Physical therapy.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Physical therapy was crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because you literally have to like kind of like
bend it
and also like learn how to walk again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Just moving your joints and stuff again. So yeah, that was.
All right, so you was an athlete back in the day, girl.
I did it all.
Okay.
Cheerleading, softball, karate, horseback riding.
Shotokan? You used to do Shotokan?
What is it?
Shotokan? Like it's a different. It's a.
What's a Shotokan?
Shotokan karate. It's a
taekwondo.
Okay, see? So there's karate, right? Okay, I was like, I'm about to pull your card real quick. Yeah. Okay, good. There's taekwondo and shikondo and everything else too. Yeah, it's different styles, basically. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So you can do belt to ass if you need to.
Don't underestimate me.
No, we're not underestimating. We're just trying to find out 2 estimates.
Yeah, just to protect myself.
Okay, I got you. So listen, let me switch it up real quick. In your opinion, what do you think is the number one issue we right now have in Miami for dating?
Where do we start?
Well, we're starting from the beginning, right?
Sharing. Yeah. No, I'm just playing.
We're all sharing. It's crazy. Well, we kind of all are sharing, but
gosh. Yeah. I think the main problem is everybody comes here with that mindset of like to cheat or to like get girls.
To cheat.
Yes.
Okay.
You know how many men come here that are married or have families to cheat? or like to do things. This is like the new Vegas. Like, happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas.
Okay.
Well, now it's like Miami.
I got you.
But nobody's serious out here. Like, it's pretty sad. Like, these men are just, nobody's working to stay together. Everyone's replaceable. There's too many options.
Why do you think is that though? Why do you think is the issue as far as like everybody feels like everybody's replaceable? I know the answer, but go ahead.
I think definitely social media.
That's
because
number one.
now we have an opportunity to meet anybody around the world. Think about back in the day, you had to genuinely like meet someone in person to even know them. Now it's like a click of a button, you can just meet anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, I can literally talk to any celebrity, any person I want, and just DM them.
And
like,
any celebrity can talk to you.
and have access.
Yes.
We didn't have that before.
Not at all.
So it was like, you know, you only had people that you met, like actually met in person. So I think that has a lot to do with it. But also too, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, these men have a mindset of I can do whatever I want. And I can just have 4 or 5 girls. And I'm not gonna lie. Some of these women will do it.
Okay.
They'll do it. So they make it hard for women like me that are like, dang, I have standards and I don't want to accept that. But it also comes with what type of person do you like? If you like a person with money, you're gonna have to accept some things. If you like a person,
you're gonna be an
something
option
else,
at the end of the day if you got if a man has money, usually most of the time.
Yeah.
You're gonna be an option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Depending on yourself too. What have you built for yourself?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to match with that person or are you just living off them? Because a lot of men that I've met, because like I have my own house, I have my own stuff, I've got everything on my own. So it's like when I meet men, they're actually intimidating that they can't control me.
Do you think it's intimidation?
I think that's part of it.
Oh my God. I've had this conversation at least 10 times this week. I'm like,
man. But also too, like they don't have any control. I can go back to my house at the end of the night. You don't pay my bills. You don't do anything. So it's like they want to. You know how many times they be like, "Quit Victory. You don't need to work there. Come move with me."
maybe
and
it's not
da-da-da.
control, but it's just more so of like them exuding their leadership upon you. No?
Anytime a man has ever wanted to take care of me, it came with something.
Okay, like what? Like just like other women? Like what? Or
It could be
bullshit,
other women.
or-
It could be putting money in place of memories and moments. It could be their business comes before family. It could be a lot of different things. Like
Well, the business and the mission comes before anything.
I get it. But also too, I believe that there's some memories and moments you can't get back, and you can't place money in those. You can't just place money in that. Like at the end of the day, when we're sitting in our fucking rockers when we're older, what is that gonna do? We're gonna be thinking about those memories and moments. Like I don't know about you, but I live off memories and moments.
No, of course.
I love that.
I got you.
Like,
So let me give you the game real quick as far as like why some men or actually most men are like that.
Tell me.
At the end of the day, like women that are go-getters, bosses, whatever, it's not necessarily the fact that we're intimidated. It's a simple fact that that money's not for us.
that sounds selfish.
No,
and greedy.
but
But what does that mean? So like, okay, so
Oh, you never heard the standard as far as like what's my money's my money, what's your money is our money? You never heard that before?
I've heard that from a girl's point of view. Never a guy trying to do that with a girl.
No, that's what I mean though.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. So it's like,
And and you're right, because I've had guys tell me that, like, oh, that's yours. That ain't got shit to do with me. And I'm like, like what?
so what kind of, okay, so let me ask you this. So you kind of like looking at that person sideways when it comes to that, but like, are you, and this is actually what I asked Ara prior, would you rather build with a man or would you want to get somebody at their finish line to basically kind of just, move in with them?
It's hard. Someone that's already built themselves up, they're stuck in their ways. And it's going to come with rules. It's going to come with certain things. Rather, when you're building with someone, you're creating that relationship with them, that trust with them, and they know the struggle with you. It's not like you weren't here. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
No,
you
facts.
know what I mean?
But do you feel, as a woman, do you feel like that as well too? Where, you've built whatever you built?
No, it's a tough space for me because when I meet men
let's unpack that.
Yeah, we're doing counseling now.
Let's do it. Absolutely. That's why I got the hat on.
I'm not
you know
gonna
what I'm saying?
lie. I've definitely met men that want to build something with me, but it's like, I don't know. When I do that, I feel like majority of it is like whatever they want and how they think it should be. It's never really like, what do you want? How do you want to build it? Like, what do you think we should do? It's always like, this is my plan. This is what we're doing. And it's like, damn, okay, well, that's not what I want to do. So it's almost like in that way. But it's also too like,
What is it? Is it? How about this? Is it more so of like that's not necessarily what you want to do, or is it more so of you didn't really like the person like that? Because I truly believe that when a woman loves and adores a man, all those rules and all those stipulations, whatever, goes out the window.
To an extent.
Okay.
I feel like also too, like I've been in a relationship. Let's just say I was in a relationship with an athlete, right? For 5 years. I became an athlete. Like, why do I know your plays? Why do I working out with you? Like, I lost myself. I lost what I was doing just to be buried in your life and doing what you want to do.
But at the same time, too, are you like spiritual, religious, or are you any of those? You do understand like why women are on this earth, right? From a biblical standpoint. You want to get into it? We can get into it. Okay, please finish my sentence, Queen. Go ahead. I know you know that. I know you know it.
I know.
You ladies, you women
but
are.
I'm not gonna lie.
Finish the sentence.
But
you ladies are. You don't want to do it. See, you don't want to say it.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I had this conversation with my mom the other day.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah, I actually was raised in a family of masculine women. So they wear the pants, not the men.
Okay.
So for me, I don't want to be masculine like that. Not saying nothing's wrong with that, but I don't want a man I can step all over and I'm the leader and I run everything. So I actually had to learn how to be more submissive and actually be like, oh, I should be cooking for my man. I should be like, it's not a weakness because in my family it is. Like they don't.
Why did they see how she just looked at me, right?
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess your family was more of like a matriarchy.
Yeah, it's just generational. It's generational.
Was the men there or?
They're there.
Okay,
don't get me wrong. They're there. They're hard workers. But like when it comes down to like
who run shit, it was the women.
Yeah, it's the women.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's the women.
I'm sorry.
It's the
women. And it's also too. This is coming from a person who was actually raised by my aunt. Like I was raised by my. I was actually raised by.
Is your aunt masculine?
So.
Yeah, you don't know.
No, I don't even know how to. Well, I just how to do this. How I say, my aunt, and God bless her, so she's still alive. But she was the epitome of the greatest balance of both energies. Like it was such a unique and beautiful experience where like she was like feminine enough to be nurturing, to be able to like hold me down and like rub my back as far as like if I'm going through something, whatever, and really kind of like nurture me and be that like that not pacifier is not the right word. And like really hold me down from a woman's standpoint.
Yeah.
But then when it's time to hit me in my chest and to make me into a man that I am today and be like, yo, you need to do this, like man the fuck up.
Yeah.
She was also my father
that's a
too.
good balance.
But I think that's crazy. That was
But see,
crazy to me.
My parents are like one or the other. So my dad's like the supportive, loving, soft, and my mom's like the
disciplinary.
Get up, you're fine. Yeah. Like I didn't grow up with like, oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let me, like, no.
But that's very interesting. You know why? Because your mother wasn't in the military, right? But your father was. So that is very interesting because usually when a person, a man who is from the military, they're the one that's disciplinary. They're the one that's like, yo, get the hell up.
But
what are you doing?
Okay, but when you leave for 6 months, how can you be the authority? Because like we don't. When you leave for 6 months at a time, my mom's the authority now.
Okay, I got you.
She got to hold it down. We got to listen to her.
I feel you. I got you.
It's like, you're not around. You ain't been around for 6 months. How do you know what's going on? You know?
I got you.
So it's a little different. But also, too, like, you ever heard of shadow work? So I did shadow work. And it also comes down to, we had a generational pattern of getting love from your mother. So when you don't get it from her, you become this hard person. You might be looking for love in different ways. Like, I don't know. That kind of had something to do with it. Does that only happen
like as far as from the mother to the daughter?
Well, a lot of the moms were abusive in our family. So like
moms were abusive.
Yeah, a lot of them were like towards the daughters. So it was just made them very tough, very hard. I feel like. Okay. Yeah. But that's something now that we've all as a family, like, we're not carrying that shit on. No, we're not. I don't want my daughter to be as tough as I am because I know that I can be really tough.
So do you think that the relationships that you had with your mom or the women in your house that was treating you that way was a direct representative as far as like the men that you chose?
I mean, how am I supposed to learn how to be soft if my mom's always hard? Where do I learn the softness from? Because like your dad's love is your dad's love. Like that's cool. You're like, oh, that's my dad loves me. But like,
he wasn't there as much as
he's not around for 6 months at a time.
Yeah, because he was deployed or whatever, right? Okay.
So it's like, how am I supposed to learn that? That's something I actually learned later with having friends that were like, amiga, you need to. You know, my Spanish friends are like, girl, you gotta be more. You know, like this. It kind of.
Listen, it kind of went down a little bit, honestly, when we were downstairs, like a little bit, like we were just talking, like, yo, listen, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get this fucking pasta from North Italia, whether you like it or not. I'm like, yo, listen, like, can I take you to? I mean, I was gonna like.
I know, I'm telling you, it's bad.
I was like, yo, dog,
me, like, you're very masculine.
Chill, my nigga. Like we were gonna go out anyway, but he's like, well, listen, I mean, you can come with if you want to. I was like,
I'm just telling you what I'm doing.
I was like, damn.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But
I know.
But you know, this is actually a really good topic because I do believe at the end of the day that the world does not necessarily owe you understanding, right? So it's like, if that's how you are, I'm not supposed to be suffering to like, you know, die for my country or like, you know what I'm saying? Or just like try to like hold you down or like try to reverse you, whatever. Like for me, I'm a man's man at the end of the day. So it's like, I never believe that a man should like impose his masculinity or his dominance on you because you're a woman and I'm a man.
Well, I've also learned too, like I've been with men that are a little bit more sensitive.
Yeah, no, facts. You seem like you attract sensitive men.
No, I do. And that actually, I ain't saying little girl like that.
Well, no.
But you know, they are a little bit more, I don't want to say feminine, but they are more
bitch
like.
Ass niggas?
No. Look, no.
Bitch ass niggas. You want me to say it? You know what I'm saying?
But they're a little bit more softer and it balances my hardness.
It balances, if that makes sense, up until it does not balance. Because at the end of the day, in your core, you want a man to be the leader. Yeah,
but like Jesus, either it's like full on, I'm a man controlling, or soft.
No. Okay, so look. So this is what I would say. I say that true divine masculinity is not coerced. It's not forced. This is who I am. I will express to you how I believe and what I believe, whatever. I'm never going to force you to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you this. This is the reason why I do believe that the patriarchy is an amazing thing. The reason why it is an amazing thing is because the patriarchy is coming from an essence of competence, not corruption. Corrupt patriarchy is the one where like they be like, you know, raping people and kids and all that stuff and just like, you know, overpowering people and all that. That's corruption. Competence, patriarchal competence is like, or competence that is from the patriarchy is actually men who understand that with great power comes great responsibility. They don't 100%. Abuse their power.
A lot of men don't do that.
Ego, for instance, pride, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. Like for instance, like honestly, if I really, really wanted to be a terror in Miami, if I really wanted to, I could be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could like be that type of guy where like I don't need to be a kind guy. I can just take what I want.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally 6'11", 350. Like I can overpower people.
Yeah.
But that's, to me, right then and there, that's actually a bitch ass nigga, to be very honest with you, because you're literally imposing your will on inferior people, if that makes sense.
100%.
So, man, I know we kind of went off a little bit tension, right? Yeah. Sorry, we kind of went crazy over there for a little bit. But okay, let's reel it back a little bit. So I do want to get into the time where with your relationship that you had, that you said that you wasn't necessarily like the kindest person in the world. Okay. Talk to me about like that. Like what happened within that relationship? What you learned from it, and how did that relationship, even though it did sound like tumultuous and abusive, which it was, right?
Yeah, 100%.
How did that actually, you know, develop you into the woman you are today?
I think after I stepped back and evaluated myself and my previous partner that I had, it really just came down to like, you know, I had to learn how to communicate. I came from a family where, again, it's authority, so you don't communicate. So I went from not communicating to overly communicating. now I'm kind of finding the balance because I realize like your tone has a lot to do with it. How you say it has a lot to do with it. I wasn't raised with a filter. It's just straight up, this is what it is, and just take it how it is.
I got you. I understand.
So also too, I think it was a lot of bullying each other in that relationship and a lot of pain and hurt. So it just come out in like, I don't know, very rude ways. But also too, my mouth was crazy. And I wasn't very...
Sound like you didn't know how to talk to a man.
It wasn't that, I didn't care.
Okay. You didn't care to talk to a man like that.
Yeah, I was just like, you're going to take whatever I give you. Like, you know? So
Yeah.
when I left, I was like, man, I can't do that. I got to be considerate. And I got to like learn because if not, I'm gonna keep attracting the same type of people or I'm going to be known as being, like you said, mean, rude, egotistical. Like, I don't want to be that.
You do realize that actually, like, so I don't believe that femininity is the most powerful energy in the world. I do believe it's the most influential. And y'all can literally, if y'all just like within your defined feminine, right? Y'all can literally just have a man do whatever he wants. see, look, I'm about to go make North Italian pasta right now from that wink. like you know what I'm saying? So it really I think that when people look at like the word submission, the only like I have a lot of women that be like, oh, submission, I'll never submit. What the hell is that?
But that's because of their trauma. That comes down from your trauma.
Yeah.
Because that means you had someone previously controlling you. Yeah. So you don't want to be submissive. If there's one thing I learned about women and even my own personal experience, when we go through trauma like that, we think that being vulnerable is a weakness. And we never want to be soft again. Because it's like, man, I did that once and like, why would I do that again? So I actually had to listen to a podcast that broke down vulnerability and like, how are you ever going to have something real again if you're never vulnerable? So I had to really, because I really was at a time in my life, I was like, I'm not going to be vulnerable. I don't have to do that. Like, that was a weakness. It got me hurt.
Yeah.
So I think women use masculinity to cover that trauma and to make sure like, nobody's going to hurt me again because I'm not going to allow myself, or I never want to be that hurt again because you got to think the more vulnerable you are, the more you're going to be hurt. Yeah. I didn't open myself up to this person. I didn't told them my life story. I didn't told them all my little things about me that, you know, tick me off or make me sad. And then they just go do whatever. Like you're going to feel, rather than just being like, oh, that person didn't even know me. Bye.
You know the old saying when as far as like, you know, men should not be open or vulnerable to their women because they'll like the women be able to use that against him. You don't believe that?
No.
You don't believe that?
No. I mean, I think certain women might do that, but I wouldn't do that to my man. Like, I feel like I want my man to communicate with me and tell me
communication
how he feels.
Hold on.
But like, tell me how he feels or overwhelmed. He should be able to do that.
Y'all don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I do. I don't know if other people do. I do. I do consider my partner's emotions, feelings, and if they're feeling overwhelmed, I would love to step in and help.
Okay, so from a broader standpoint, as far as from biology, right? Women usually look for men who are like obviously taller, faster, you know, stronger, blah, 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 make more money, right? At times when we express ourselves and we have certain times wherever we're like going through things and we express it to y'all, at times, obviously not everybody, there can be a moment where y'all can lose some type of like that sexual polarity where it's like, okay, I'm not really like, that's a turn off.
You know, it's crazy. That makes me feel closer to my man.
I wonder,
it makes me feel closer to my man. It makes me feel closer.
Listen, I have this conversation all the time and I'm like, I wonder why some women are like that versus most women. Because I've had plenty of conversations with women, and women are like. I remember one time, I had this man, had one of my the men who I was dating, whatever, told me about certain things that was happening. He opened up to me and he cried, and honestly, like I lost sexual attraction to him
because it made you feel like he was weak. Doing that?
Because she felt as if like she wasn't attracted because it was a sign of weakness, honestly, and I couldn't.
That's what I'm saying, but to her, it's a sign of weakness.
Well,
because to another woman, it might not be.
Okay, so so here's the thing. From a biological standpoint, I understand why women will feel as if they're not attracted to that man because it deems them as not as strong or not as superior because that's what they're attracted to. So what makes you different than her because both of you ladies are women? I'm just trying to understand that.
Because I feel like when someone shows me that you're letting me into your world more, you're being more vulnerable with me, I can understand you better. And I want to be able to know what bothers you as a man. I don't feel like you should carry the whole world on your back and
I'm
not
not
be
saying
but I'm saying not be able to talk about it.
No. I will
you know
talk.
what I mean?
So for me personally, like I don't believe that. I believe that a woman should be able to download and also be. I believe that her man is supposed to be the emotional rock for her waves to crash into. 9 times out of 10 is very, very difficult for a man to download to her versus vice versa, because the risk does not weigh that way. So for instance, hypothetically, you and I, we go out, so we're together, right? I do believe that you'll be able to actually create a safe space for me to be vulnerable to. I truly believe that as Marvel J. Bishop, right?
100%, yeah.
But to take that risk as a man is very, very difficult. It's one or the other. It's one out of like 90 women that would be.
True.
So
it's
I
true.
remember, do you remember, the late great Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
So Muhammad Ali was on a talk show, and I forgot which one it was. And the talk show host asked him, he was like, hey, are all white people racist? He's like, no, not all white people are racist, but let me just give you this. If I see 100 snakes coming down a hallway, right, and there's a doorway between me and them, and I see 100 snakes and 75% of them are racist, right? But then there's 25 snakes, right? 25% of the 100 that are, right? What am I going to do? Am I going to try to filter out the snakes that's trying to come out who's racist or not? Or am I going to slam the door and be like, yo, fuck this shit, I'm not dealing with it.
Filter later.
I'm going to slam the door. And that's literally how most men feel when it comes to opening up to their women. Because it's not to say that women are not capable of doing that, not all. Because there are some all, but to take that risk, it does not outweigh the reward does not outweigh the risk.
Yeah. Now I will say also, it also depends on what are you crying about. Because I've had...
Okay, so you can't do that though.
No,
Tameka, you can't do that.
No, but I'm not saying if you're expressing your feelings...
There's a filter now?
No, listen. But if I'm trying to leave and you're crying, it's that's awkward.
See guys?
No, but if I'm in a relationship and you're explaining something to me and
Tameka,
crying,
my
that's
love, do you know
fine.
how many times I've had conversations like this? Always. Well, what exactly is he crying about? Or is how long or how much is he crying? But you never met
someone that you felt like, bro, that's what you're upset about?
Yeah, but you can't do that. If you are the safe space and the safe oasis for your man.
But I didn't say that. I'm saying if I was leaving and you're crying. I didn't say I'm with you. It shouldn't matter
if you were leaving and he was crying or whatever, this, that. If you have the safe oasis, then you're supposed to be right back there with them and hold them. Oh, see.
Not because I've already checked out. If I'm leaving, I'm already checked out. I don't care anymore. I've already checked out.
Yo, this is the type of show I'm talking about. This is the type of show I'm talking about. It's like a filter. It's like parameters.
No, but I've had I've had men lose people around them and come cry to sleep with me, and I felt so close to them, and I was glad to be a comfort blanket for them.
I just wish that more women were like you. Cause I'm trying to tell you right now, they're not.
Yeah,
straight the fuck up.
That's sad though, because men should feel like they have a safe space to talk about things.
No, we do have a safe space. We have it with our boys.
I know, but I'm just saying you guys are still human, so women shouldn't just be like, oh, he's supposed to deal with everything every day and not talk about it. Then this is why we have so many mental health issues. And a lot of them are men. A lot of them are men. Because like you said, who are they supposed to talk to? They don't want to go to counseling. And a lot of their homeboys are going to give them dumb advice.
See, now that's unfair. You can't do that. Yeah. We're going to give them dumb advice. We get the best advice. What are you talking about?
Depending on what type of friends you have. It's 100% true. If you're a married man and you're trying to get advice from all these men that aren't married, they're gonna give you dumb advice.
I mean, coaches don't play.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Just be very cautious of who you're getting advice from. I don't know. I don't really go to people. I go to God.
That's a fact.
Because God is going to tell me, show me,
the Bible
and
right there.
Explain. Yeah, people just got too many opinions and they're going to base it off their own mindset.
So let's flip it. So we always talk about how men can't open up to women and because they'd be able to use it against us, blah, blah, blah. Does that happen to y'all? you opening up to a man.
You know, it's crazy.
What's up?
I actually have an issue with opening up. I actually have men tell me like, do you even miss me? Do you even like me? Like, I actually am emotionally sometimes unavailable. Like, I actually had to learn how to be more like, oh man, like, let me tell him I miss him. Let me tell him I actually like him. Or you look good today.
Or
like,
maybe you just didn't like him as much.
No, I don't think that's what it was. I
Really?
think it was really just within myself of being hard. Like being like, oh, I don't. That makes me look weak to be like, oh, I miss you, baby. Or da da da. Like, I actually had to learn how to start doing that. No, I'm telling you, it was even bad to the point where I didn't hug people. I had to tell my friends, like, can you hug me so I can feel something?
Yo, guys, that's the reason why she didn't hug me downstairs. Yo, you know that people give you the church hug? You know what I'm saying? They give you that, right? You know what I'm saying? No, she didn't give me a church hug. She gave me the shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not big on touching, like. But I had to learn that because I would hug my friends and feel nothing and be like, this is not normal. There's no way that I was very insensitive. I was very insensitive. But I didn't grow up with that. Yeah. So I actually had to force myself to start doing it more. I know it sounds crazy,
well,
but
most men, I'll tell you this, most men, well, I do believe that love languages, I think everybody's love language
everybody's different. Everybody's
You think everybody's is different?
Love language, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. I think most men lean more towards the two top things, which is physical touch and also words of affirmation. So for me personally, it's one A, one B. It's not one or the other, but like.
What's your love languages?
So mine is number one A, one B is physical touch and words of affirmation. Okay. Like I don't.
Is that why you said those two? No, I'm just playing.
I'm about to leave this fucking place. See,
I'm just playing.
And this is the reason why you can't open up to women. I'm
just playing. Stop
I'm joking. No, for real. So like, for me, like, first words of affirmation, like you have to speak life into me.
Okay.
You have to.
Like you got to be like king.
Not even, what type of affirmations? King, whatever. But just like, hey, listen, you know what? I'm super proud of you. Kill the day.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I love
motivation.
That. Now, with physical touch for me, I grew up with like my aunt, and this is like her feminine side. Like she would like hug me, kiss me, and all that stuff. So I was just necessarily like used to that. But for me, like the physical touch side is not all about sex. It's not all.
Yeah, it could be cuddling.
It's not all sexual.
Hands.
It's not all sexual.
Yeah, it could be
like it's more of
things.
like a courting thing that I do, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like if how can I explain this? Say for instance, we go out and like we're going whatever, and then like I kind of like guide you, but like maybe touching like the middle of your back or whatever. Like to me, that's not a sexual act. That's just more so of like me courting you to make sure that you're safe. So I think sometimes a lot of women, they get it really mixed up on like men just want to just touch because it's just like sexual. Now some of them are because some of them are just weirdos. It is what it is. But for the most part, I do think that it's just more so of a courting gesture. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, too, it's like like honestly, like there's times whatever, I just want like my back rub until I sleep. Like I can't get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that to me, that's amazing. Also too, for me, like when it comes to gift giving, I don't really care about getting gifts, but I love giving gifts. Like giving gifts is like, that's
major for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you?
Whew, mine is definitely time. Like we got to spend a lot of time.
Not physical touch. Don't fucking touch her.
Don't. I'm just playing. And definitely, like you said, the gifts. Because like growing up, my dad would do things like that. Obviously, he wasn't around too much when he was working, so it'd be like, oh, you know. But my dad was very big on like, don't open the door, don't touch a bag. You know, here's flowers for you, your mom, and your sister. My dad's very old school like that. So when I'm with men and they pull my seat out or they open my door or they won't let me walk by the street, I love that. I'm like, ooh, now that to me, that's being a man.
Yeah. Okay.
That's being a man.
Yeah. Facts.
More than just, you know.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think too, it's just more so of like the quality of the gift, other than like how much the gift is. Like, if I think, and this is kind of what I want to say too. I think when it comes
also I'm a Cancer. I need a.
What does that mean? Lord have mercy. Okay, here we go. Talking shit, queen. Come on.
I just need you to reassure me. Like, oh, my love. Like, I love you. Like, I just need reassurance a lot.
You believe in those signs?
I'm not gonna say it's exactly who you are, but I definitely
I'm just
think.
asking. I mean, I do
definitely think we all
grain of
got
salt.
traits.
Yeah. So cancers, like they're actual like cancers. Like you guys are real cancers.
That's how you feel? You must have had a bad experience. Because I can say some shit about your sign.
What's my sign? What do you know?
You're a Sag, right? Mm-hmm. My mom's a Sag.
Your mom is amazing.
Everyone's a character in your movie. You're the star.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I am the main character of this whole entire thing. It's my ship.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course, yeah. What's wrong with that? But guess what? But here's the thing, though. Grab my hand. You gonna love it here.
See,
you gonna love it.
Sagittarius behavior: dramatic, needy.
I'm like, see what's funny? As a person, you know, we're gonna be.
Don't get me wrong. I love my Sagittarius.
Listen, I'm gonna be a little vulnerable here.
Y'all mouths are crazy too.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, well, y'all don't give a. Y'all can cut off family, anybody.
Absolutely.
Anybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could be.
Because y'all care, but y'all don't really care.
We do care though. We don't really care.
Really?
No, we do.
Nah, I don't feel like it.
I can't. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I can be a little needy. I can be needy.
Yeah, you guys are definitely. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me?
Mm-hmm. With a good old smile. With a good old smile. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but listen, we're lovers.
But don't get me wrong. You know why? Because you guys do so much. So it's like, at the end of the day, can you just do these little couple things for me?
The good thing about us, you know, so even though I don't really deal with the signs or whatever, but like I do believe for me personally, like I do bend over backwards for people. That's just who I am as far as from a natural standpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But cancers, what I do know about y'all a little bit, y'all are emotional as fuck. Like hard on the outside.
You think we're emotional? Pisces are way more emotional than us.
Hard on the outside, soft in the middle.
100%. I can give you that.
There you go. See,
because once you get past the show.
Oh yeah. Listen.
Mush.
No facts. Putty. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Mush.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get the pasta from freaking North Italia. This that. Oh, you know what? Can I get a wine?
Really must have bothered you.
Can I what? Say what?
This is twice you said it, y'all. I said it that hard.
You said it hard enough.
I said I had a long day. I'm going to get my pasta.
Yo, she was like, she kept it real gully too. She was like, listen, I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm gonna get this pasta regardless. You could come. Now, what kind of killed me was like, you could come if you want to. I was like,
I was already coming.
That's a fact. I was a 58 minutes. Okay, great. All right, perfect. We were talking about something very, very important before the lights were on. And I really want to dive into that.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Tell me.
Balancing.
It's the laugh before. I know it's about to be bad. Oh gosh.
Balancing. So the whole notion of making men understand your lifestyle and just also like your work ethic and also your career. Mm-hmm. As a man who works hard as well too, there's times, even though like, I'll say this, there are times whatever, not frustrated, I'm like, damn, like, you know, like, why are you not available? You know what I'm saying? I'll process that shit into myself. Mm-hmm. But then also too, like for the men that want certain women to be available, but they may not necessarily understand, they can maybe get like a little pushy. A little like what the fuck? No.
Very controlling. I'm scared to.
Okay, so how many men curse you out in the text in the messages in your life?
In my life?
Yeah, in your life.
Or just recently?
Oh shit! Fuck. No, because look, I really want to get into that because
cuss me out. Like you're saying, like what do you mean, like their feelings are just hurt, or they really just cussing me out? Like
probably a little bit of both because this is kind of where
it happens. It happens.
This is what I don't understand. All right, I'm a grown ass fucking man at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. If I holler at a woman, right, or just try to talk to her, and she's not interested, my brain does not go, I'm gonna curse this bitch out because I didn't get what I want. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. Listen, great meeting you, Swiss.
But you're normal. Some men aren't like that. But where does I literally had to get a restraining order on a man because he couldn't let go of a relationship.
Okay. Where does that come from though? Like I don't
delusion.
Delusion. Okay.
A lot of people, because think about it. A lot of people, you could tell them, hey, this is what it is. Mm-hmm. And they'll say, yeah, I understand that. Mm-hmm. In their mind, they're still going off of what they believe it is. Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell you, like, you know, like the question I actually have for women, I'll probably maybe have it for you later, is like, so, okay, you're single. Okay, great. But how many are actually in a relationship with you?
My gosh.
Like for real. Like, how much time we got today?
No, I'll say this. I don't really, the older I get, the more I try to not like play that game. Right. I'll say recently, like even like I'll meet someone and we'll go on maybe you got 2 dates max. If the energy's not there,
yeah, we moving on.
I'm just gonna tell you,
on.
yeah.
No, we moving
Instead
on,
of leading you on or trying to get some dinners or whatever, like I'm gonna just tell you, like, look,
you know, 33% of women, right? They actually get like they go out on dates just to get free food.
Oh, I believe that.
It's probably
more,
100%. Like 4 out of 10 actually.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. I really do, which is insane.
Wild. Yeah.
I can go do that with my friends, or like I said tonight, alone. I don't need a man for that.
She's going alone now. I'm joking.
So when you see us cheersing on the story, I don't want to hear that. Wow. Sagittarius behavior, ladies and gentlemen. So Sagittarius behavior.
We can't be a little petty. No, we very petty. Oh, we are petty as fuck, like for real. Petty Pendergrass, petty Le Pew.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm trying to understand.
No, so I've been being more communicative, right? I had someone that I was just talking to. I just cut him off literally yesterday, and it's like
it wasn't working.
It's just you're not consistent, and then you're feeding me. Oh, I love you and move with me and all these things.
Love is crazy. Off the bat like that.
Just saying.
She got it like that.
No, I just
you know how it is.
No, because people can like have love for you or be in love with you. There's two different loves for sure. You know,
facts.
But for me, it's like, look, I really had to learn how to stand up for myself and just say, hey, you're telling me one thing and you're doing another, and it's not matching. And I know you're saying, oh, I want to do this and give you the world or whatever, but like, it's just not.
And I think
let's just not play the game.
I think for the representation for men that need to live, I think the biggest thing that men fuck up on is literally saying something and not doing it,
or doing it on their own time.
Listen,
that's just as bad.
Listen. Because
you tell me you're doing something today, why are you doing it 3 days later?
Because parallel to your word.
Ugh, it is. And as a man, your word is everything. I say this all the time.
Yeah.
Because even for me, if I say I'm going to do something, I promise you, I don't care what happens. I'm going to do it. Because again, that's my loyalty to you. That's my word to you and myself.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing to not be doing that.
But I mean, there's never such a thing as like a woman of their word though.
I am. I don't know.
We all know that.
But you know what? You got to take accountability and live in your truth to be even having those kind of things. And a lot of people can't do that.
Listen.
They can't do it.
Yeah, that's a fact. No, absolutely. No, I already said this. I'm like, listen, man, if you can't hold your own when it comes to your word as a man, you have nothing. The only thing at the end of the day that you had is your word.
Right.
And if you don't have that, then you can't be trusted. 100%. I can't do business with you.
I can't
have my women around you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I've also learned to take the time to get to know someone. Don't just jump in a relationship.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So you don't believe in love at first sight?
It's never worked for me when I jump into something fast.
Okay.
I feel like you got to take the time to know how someone is when they're mad, sad, up, down, going through things. I want to take at least a year to learn who you are. And then I'll decide if I want to be in a relationship with you. Because you're just going to show me what you want to show me. But I want to see who you are when you go through things. Within a year, I can pretty much know how you act and what you know. Because you're going to be up, you're going to be down, you're going to be depressed, you're going to be happy. I want to see you in all those stages. So I know, like, does that fit for me? I stop having expectations of what I want people to be.
Yeah.
I want you to show me who you are, and I just need to see if I can adjust to that or align with that or whatever, you know? Like, does it make sense for me?
I do believe that because of, like, social media and because of, like, instant gratification, that has actually shortened our lifespan as far as, like, just sticking it out or just, like...
People are speed dating. They're just speed dating.
Yeah, facts.
But you know what else? People aren't real. They're just saying dating. They're not even really dating.
We knew you were supposed to be dating anyway. You know, dating is a fucking stupid ass construct. It really is. Back in the day.
But like these days, you could just be talking to someone. They're like, "Oh, we're dating."
No, we're not dating. No.
Did you ask me to be your girlfriend?
No,
Like,
so what are the stages of dating? How about that? Let's have some fun real quick before we wrap up. What's the stage of dating? Let me know. Cause I got the stages. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
So you meet somebody, right? Then you have like an interest, and then after that you're talking, then I'll say talking versus also / dating. And then you're exclusively dating.
100%.
Right?
There you go. That's the magical word.
Exclusively dating. All right. Where you not fucking with nobody else. I'm not fucking with nobody else. And
Right.
after that, I think the next graduation is boyfriend, girlfriend, and then, husband and wife.
Yeah. 100%.
I think that's the ladder right
Honestly,
there.
I agree with that lineup.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it should be. But people skip a lot of those. And they just go straight to, we having kids together.
Yeah.
Or we getting married.
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all didn't even take the time to get to know each other. Why do you think so many people during COVID left each other? That was the most time they've ever spent together just to find out, I don't even really like my partner. Why you didn't even know that? How did you not even know your partner?
So I would say this, when it comes to marriage, I do believe that we're way too focused on like love versus like civic duty and what we need to do to actually uphold this covenant.
Yeah.
Like for me, I don't really necessarily, like love to me is like second or third, maybe on the list. Like I need you to respect me.
Love's not going to be enough.
It's
never going to be enough.
No, it never is. As far as like from a long lasting, like see, like building a relationship,
Commitment,
and yeah,
you gotta be able to compromise.
Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? She hated her husband for 10 years.
Which is crazy.
Yo, she said that even though she's wild for fucking saying that shit out loud.
You can grow to love someone.
Yeah, facts. But I'm just saying, like, I think for her, because she did not to get into politics, but like she did not want him to go into office. She actually hated him going into Congress as well too. She wanted nothing for him to do anything with politics whatsoever.
Yeah.
But then she did it. So within that 10-year mark before he became, first black president or that, she hated him. Just could not stand him. But she respected him. Like, you know what? I don't like you right now.
Because you can't take the opportunity from someone. If that's what he wants to be and what he wants to do, you gotta let that person be who they're gonna be.
Yeah, but you my husband.
But see how
I'm gonna rock out.
See how that was not being selfish? It was like, okay, I know what I want, but I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. That's just what I want.
Yeah.
Every person should be able to live whatever life they want. That's why I said take the time to get to know someone and know, do you love them for who they are or what they just present to you?
No, facts. How many kids you want?
Not more than 3. Not more than 3.
3 is a good number.
Yeah.
3 is a good number.
3 is enough.
Boy, girl.
I don't, it's crazy. I don't even care.
You don't even care?
I don't even care.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if God messes around and gives me twins, let's just one at a time, please. Just one at a time,
facts.
and I don't mind.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No. My number is 3. I want 3. 3 would be really, really dope.
I grew up with a sister and a brother and me, and it was perfect. So now, what it really comes down to is the age gaps.
Wait, are you the middle child?
I'm the oldest.
Oh, you're the oldest.
Just don't ever call me the middle. Not just like peace. I'm sorry. No, but I'm the oldest, and being the oldest was hard.
Yeah.
You have to set an example, learn who you are. Like, you got to be the parent when your parents step out. So it caused me to be a leader, but it caused me to grow up fast. So I think that's probably why I also waited so long to have kids, because it's like my siblings are my kids.
How much time we got? You have somebody coming in at 7:30? What time is it now?
It's 7:26. He's actually.
He's not.
But his guess is like 1 minute.
Oh man, you brought up something really good I want to get into, but it's gonna take like another half an hour. What I do want to get into, we probably have to get it out, is because honestly, to tell you the truth, being able to like be the person who is like the breadwinner and the most successful person in the family, that can actually be a deterrent from having kids, because it's like you're taking care of your own kids, but you're also taking care of your kids because of they're not doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like you have to take care of them. I've always felt that there's always like hierarchy, right? So you have your grandparents, you have your parents, you have your cousins, and your brothers, your sisters, and then you have your children, right? We are always supposed to be investing down. We're never supposed to be. Sometimes maybe investing across, but we never supposed to be investing up.
Yeah.
I am not responsible for the success of my parents. Now, if I could do it, I will.
Yeah.
But that's actually kind of like a little bit of my maybe unconscious deterrent that I have in my head, because it's like, if I got kids right now and I'm taking care of my mom, I'm taking care of, like everything else too, and other people not holding it down, is like, what's the room of like having a family for me?
100%.
So I'm really like resonating with you with that, which we probably maybe talk outside about that, honestly.
At North Italia that he's not going to,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm buying pasta by my damn self.
I'm just playing.
Tameka, yo, this was fire.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was
right?
fun. Yeah,
we gotta
definitely.
do this again.
No,
we gotta do it again. We got more to talk about.
We'll definitely do it again. So I had this segment called The Last Call, right? So I want to give a couple of words, and I want the first phrase that comes up to your head. All right?
I'm nervous. Okay.
Let's do it. All right. Virginia.
Boring.
Okay, boring. Miami.
An experience.
Experience. Okay. The military.
Authority.
Okay. Your mom.
A hero. A survivor.
Your father.
I love that man so much. I don't even know.
Yeah.
He's
No, you
just
seem
the
like a daddy. You seem
he's
like
the
a daddy's
best
girl.
guy
You seem like a
ever.
daddy's
Yeah,
girl.
like to me, he's the best guy ever. He's just
definitely.
the greatest.
Family in general.
Top.
Okay.
For me, that's number one.
Okay. Nightlife.
Opportunity.
Okay. Real estate.
Real estate. I would say, I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, it's great for if you're investing, if you're gonna, but like to be in it, it's very stressful.
I got you. Okay. And last one, Tameka.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't have one word.
The floor is yours.
I would just say, Tameka, wow. I am a very blessed, beautiful person. If you ever get to experience me as a friend, a lover, a daughter, a sister, you'll love it here. So I just think all around just being a good person with a pure heart.
I got you. Listen, Tameka, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I really, really love this conversation. It got to get, for me to get to know you a lot better.
Yeah, because he was not messing with me, you guys.
I definitely wasn't, because she gave me that shoulder hug. And then,
But tell the people about your birthday. Wow, you do
All right,
one
so
thing
real
for
quick,
Saj, it goes right out the door.
So
right out the door.
Listen, she was actually one of the only people that actually got me something for my birthday.
Birthday cake,
birthday
everything.
cake,
We
got
did
me
it
a
big
shot
for
as well
you.
too. I didn't even drink
Yeah.
like that. She got me a shot. No, for real. I was gonna tell you that I really, really like adore and appreciate you for that. Like, it
no,
made
we had
me
a little
feel
vibe.
good. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? All right, so if you can give out some shameless plug as far as like where people can find you, things you got going on, and we're gonna wrap
on
up.
Instagram, Tameka Monique. I have my podcast, the Tameka Monique podcast, that's going to be coming out, and I have my YouTube. Everything's on there, so just come check me out.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, guys, only the best.